Welcome back. I'm going to do some farming today. It's Taco Thursday, if that means anything to you. It means Baja Blast for me. All right, sweet. I don't know why I'm working at night. Let's fix this up here. Let me see what we got going on. There's the game. Okay. What's going on? Looks like we're seeding soybeans in the round fields. And Miss Nelson is seeding canola, looks like. And Scorpion's working the round fields, so there you go. All right, I'm going to head back to the hacienda. It's too dark to be working. Okay, this is the animal farm. All right. I guess we're going to be out here today by ourselves. But let me see. Did I not get everything set up right? I'm going to do a test. See if I get any response here. Oh, there I am. There it is. Okay, so hey, stuff's working. It's just me by myself, I guess. It is Thursday, isn't it? I'm losing track of everything with all the life issues that are going on in my home. I don't know, up from down lately. So let's make it some daytime so we can see. Can't farm at night. Come on. There's Scorp. Hey, Scorp. Thank you. Thought I was here by myself today. And I may be. You never know. Andy's here, though. Hey, Andy.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Scorp.
All right.
Cheers, Andy. One of these days before I leave this this old earth, I'm gonna have to try some mead. I've never had mead. I need to give it a try. I need to find a truck. Let's use this one and collect some stuff. I need to find out if I've got sugar beets, potatoes. And get some of my production going here. I've been spending a lot of time on the fields, and I don't know what's going on with the production. Hey, Lori. Before I forget, let me tell you guys that I told Addie yesterday that you guys are praying for her, and she said to make sure I thank you, all of you. We had a tough time yesterday. I spent a couple hours just sitting with her. Both of us bawling our eyes out. She's scared as hell. We still haven't found anything back from any doctors or hospitals or anything. So we're waiting on that. And the only thing they did here was that they thought it was severe enough to do surgery. So what does that mean? You know, we haven't seen the X-rays or anything yet. Nobody's. So we're just in limbo. We got corn in here we should be doing. There's some potatoes. Oh, we got lots of potatoes. Sugar beets. Let's do some sugar. We'll get some sugar going, and then we'll get some potatoes. Get to the vodka place. I don't know what we've got over here because that oil or that corn dryer is hooked to our regular. I may have to move that. I can't remember what Scorpion told me to do. Thanks, Lori. So we did talk a little bit about religion yesterday because her mom's never done anything with those kids as far as religion. I don't think they have any idea whether they believe in anything or not. Well, and see, not being able to talk to anybody as far as you know, a doctor. She's just every time I mention something, she's going by. She says, "I wish I'd never watched any." Oh God, what's that TV show that is about doctors and stuff? Grey's Anatomy. She said, I wish I'd never watched any of that Grey's Anatomy stuff. I'm scared to death. And she says, even if I get this, I don't want metal stuff in my body. I don't want that. And she says, it just gets it just keeps getting worse as you get older. So it's not like they fix anything. But again, she hasn't been able to talk to anybody about it. So they, somebody that knows, a doctor that's a surgeon or something. I'm gonna check and see if I've got any dried corn to sell. If not, we need to fill it up again. All right, let's find out what we got in here. See, look, it's got stuff in here that isn't supposed to be here. Dried corn. Let's get that. And I wonder if I just go straight to this thing right here, if it's still got this stuff in the main silo. Or not. No? Okay, I do have... Oh my God. Look at all the corn this thing holds. 51 million? I've got 2 million in there and it's barely showing here. So, I guess we'll just fill it up with whatever corn we got. We got plenty of room. I might have to put some more propane in. Hey, Matt. How you doing? I know that's the hard part, Lori, because that's exactly what she's doing. She's sitting here, and unfortunately, she didn't work the last couple of days. She's doesn't. It's not a full-time job. She's working in like an arcade place where they make Pronto pups, and she runs the Pronto pup machine. But she doesn't work a full week or anything. She just works a few days a week. So she's been sitting here, and of course Blaine has been working, and so she's been sitting in her room by herself, just thinking stuff. That's not good. And I'm not much help to her because every time I go around, I'm just bawling my eyes out. Well, that's not good. You know, she expects better from me, and but I'm just not the person I used to be when it came to handling stuff like this. I'm just a sentimental old man now, and you know, I used to be so confident and cool. Nothing bothered me. Nothing fazed me. You just go with the flow. I can't do that anymore. Where am I going? I'm supposed to go to town. Yeah, it's hard to control. The other night I went to bed and I was just tired. I was really tired. Carol was already sleeping. I laid down and I just started bawling and I couldn't stop. And then I had a hell of a headache over it. Nighttime's the worst because, it's quiet. It's dark. You're all alone. There's been many times I've said this, many times. I don't like nighttime. I'm not a night person. I don't like it because I can't stop my mind at night. When I'm all alone, it's quiet. You start thinking about stuff you shouldn't be thinking about, like mortality and all kind of stuff like that. And it's weird that a person can be in a house full of people but still be lonely. And it's a thing for me. It always has been. That when everybody else is in bed sleeping and it's midnight and I'm up by myself doing whatever it is, I just get so lonely, even though I'm in a house full of people. It's crazy. I never feel like that during the daytime. I wonder if I've got any silage to sell. No, what is this? It's not silage, it's TMR, isn't it? That factory right there. Man, I wish I could clear my throat. I hate when it gets like this. Carol says she took some whiskey and it helped. Maybe I should try that. What would it hurt, eh? You guys would just laugh at me. Let me reach in here and grab my whiskey flask. Oh man, that's cold. I can hardly touch it. I keep it in the freezer. Should have a cup of tea to go with it. See if that does anything. She said it cleared her right up. We'll see. Oh my God, that burned all the way down. It's coming back up. Goodness gracious. Hey, Tina's here. Hi, Tina. Well, I've got a pretty active mind. I always have had. You know, I'm always thinking. You know, I'm always reading. Or, I mean, Carol used to get so angry because, not angry, not angry really, but it kind of bothered her that I could, because Carol's one of these kind of people. She does one thing. That's all she can do. One thing at a time. If she's cooking, you don't want to go talk to her because you'll distract her and then she doesn't know what she's doing. So she's really scared, Matt. She's really scared. We haven't heard anything from doctors yet, and so that's bothering her too. And I told her, I said, did they give you a number? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, call it. Tell them you're just nervous and you need to know what's going on. But anyway, Carol used to bother her because we'd be sitting in the living room watching a movie or watching TV. I'd have a book in my lap and a computer. I could do 3 or 4 things at the same time and not have any trouble. And it used to drive her crazy. All right, we don't want to get the hay. We want to get the total mixed rations, and there's none there. Selection silo is empty? What? Oh, I have no straw. Oh, no. There's no straw in here. All right. Got to get some straw. I don't know if I have any. Let's find out. Where's my bulletin board? I got chaff. By golly, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. I got 7 million in straw. All right. Let's get that truck back. Well, we'll take this truck over there and we'll come back. This truck here's got the most volume to it. Damn, that whiskey didn't help. It's going to make me drunk, though. That's all I need. I'll get drunk and start slobbering on the keyboard and the microphone. Oh, man, that's hot. It's burning. It's cold and hot at the same time. Fire and ice. Matt, they say she does, but we haven't talked to a doctor yet, so we don't know. They send the X-rays to somebody to read the X-rays, and whoever read the X-rays said that yes, it looks like she probably will, but that's not a surgeon. We want to see a surgeon that knows, somebody that does this, and they haven't they haven't come up with one yet. There's, so as far as we know. I can't remember if I modded this to hold more. I hope so. I hope it holds more. I must have, because it's taken quite a bit. Alright, what did I mod this thing to do? No, it's not real big, is it? 360,000, that's all. I thought this truck hold millions. Maybe not. Okay, well, it says it's inactive. We need to activate it. So let's. Oh, wait. I was looking at the wrong one. All right, it's running. It was empty, it looks like. So. All right, let her run.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Tina. Tina, Addie came and was afraid to tell us anything, but she's had a lump on her back, and she just thought she had bad posture, and she finally got around to telling us. So it turns out she's got oh hell. A curved spine. What do they call that? My mind's not clear today. I can't think of the name. Anyway, she may have to have surgery, and they say it's quite severe. And it kind of runs in Carol's family. Carol's niece had the same thing and had to have pins and steel and surgery on it. Hers was quite severe as well. Thank you, Frank. Scoliosis, yeah. Thanks, Lori. She's got scoliosis, they think, and then, like I said, it runs in Carol's family, and so of course she's scared to death. I mean, she's only a teenager, and it's one of those things. We didn't know it early because it starts when they're younger, and so if we'd have known, we'd have had her checked out. All right, what else was I doing? I can't. You know what I did? I didn't check to see what the corn got us. Oh, I need straw. That's right. Let me grab some straw. Thanks, Tina. Did I pass it? There we go. Let's get this thing filled up. Let's get that other truck back. Well, yeah, she said on Tuesday, everybody said they'd have her in her prayers, which I appreciate. And I told her that. And she said to make sure to thank all of you. She's afraid of the surgery, too, because she said she watches too much Grey's Anatomy and shows like that. And she's afraid she's not going to make it if she has surgery. So she's worried about that. Hey, there's a tree just stuck in the air up there. That's weird. Hey, Sebastian, how are you? Let's see, did I get all the corn? I think I did. So we need to put some more corn in there. And then I might as well top it off with propane. What's that got, water in it? Let's empty that. Now my head's getting dizzy from the whiskey. I shouldn't have done that. Doesn't even seem to have helped. Oh, this is the Warrior. This is not my my main truck. This one seems to steer pretty good. There's no Jake brake on this one. Oh no. Guys had the flu, huh? That's not good. Well, you're feeling better, I hope. Where am I going? I was supposed to take this to the corn dryer. I told you, I'm completely out of it today. Maybe this thing's easier to steer because it doesn't go as fast as that other truck. That other truck does like 100 miles an hour, and it's hard to steer that when it's going that fast. It barely took any at all. That's funny. Park this big rig right on beside the house here. All right, I got to check those cedars and see how they're doing. Scorpion was doing soybeans, I think, and he was in the red one. Now this one's done. So let's button it up. And I think our main fields are done now. So it's just that one round one to do. I'm gonna kick time up a little bit. And then get this equipment home somehow. Wish we had that mod, that follow me mod that was pretty cool. I could hook about 5 or 6 different rigs up and just drive one home, and the rest of them all follow around like a bunch of little gooselings. Or goslings. Is it goslings or gooselings? I think it's goslings. Last Tuesday I had to go to the hospital for fluids because I couldn't eat or drink from how severe a sore throat I had from it. Yeah, that sounds terrible. I hate stuff like that because you can't stop swallowing. And it's even worse when your throat is sore because you keep wanting to keep swallowing even though it hurts. It's like having a smell you can't get rid of, and you feel like you're gonna, you know, starve yourself from air because you don't want to breathe in air because that smell won't go away. I had somebody use some kind of a fragrance in their dryer or their washer, and the clothes were so strong, perfumed, that I just couldn't. It just drove me nuts. I wanted to just tear my nose out. Just try to get away from the smell, and you can't get away from it. It's in your clothes. Couldn't wait to go home and burn them. That's a little severe. Washing would have done it. Maybe more than once. You have to wash it 3 or 4 times to get the smell out. There's a follow me mod. There is? I haven't seen one since the old days. Well, I even never used it then, really. I didn't really use it very much. Yeah, like Scorpion said, I haven't since 15 or 13 or 15, yeah. And I didn't really use it then much. I just thought it was a novelty. Okay, this only holds 2 million. I thought I had it modded for 5. Oh, I don't want to sell it. I want to put it in here. Let's jump out of this. Take a look at that. TMR. Okay. The hay and the silage was full of, I guess I never put straw in. Bad on me, I guess. All right, let's kick this up to 300%. And then activate it. Oh, I'm stuck on the ceiling. Ow, 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 ow. Is it full? Yeah, it's full. All right, back to the farm. I don't think there's anything else I need straw for. Here, anyway. What is? I don't know what that is. What's that? 6-7. What is that? Ow. Hit the telephone pole. Get out of the way, telephone pole. Well, since I've got straw in here, I'm going to go to the animal pens and see if anybody needs straw, since it's already in the truck. I don't think the pigs need straw. The cattle do. So let's throw some straw in here. Now this straw is for TMR. I don't think they get bedding, their bedding from here. So let's go see if they'll take bedding in here. This might just be, I don't know what this is. Just food? Hey, the robot just fed them. All right, it's going to take it. They must have needed it. It wasn't much, but they must have needed it. Okay, so that's pig food. Is that straw there? Let's see if this is straw. So the pigs take straw too then. All right. Sheep don't, I don't think. And I don't think the goats do either. Chickens definitely don't. And I don't think horses do either. I think the horses only take hay. I could be wrong, but it's not likely that I'm wrong. Let's see. Hey, look, we got product coming out. Straw right here. Okay. Did I miss the roof? Oh no, I hit the roof. Oh, it moved it. Great, great, great. What's my watch doing? Oh, my watch just want me to get up and walk around. Too bad, watch, I'm busy. Is that a Texas cow? Fill her up, Mickey. I'm thirsty. Is it 2 o'clock yet? I doubt it. I think we just got here. I'll have to see what it is. I don't know what it is. Is it something nasty? A grumpy early morning Texas cow. We had a big. I'm gonna say it's a baby elk because it's not full grown. It's an adolescent elk, but to some bitch is huge. And he's been spending a lot of time in my front yard. He was here for about over an hour eating grass out of the front yard this morning. Jeff went out and jumped in his car to go to work, and the thing just turned around and looked at him. It was only 5 feet away from him, and this elk didn't even bat an eyelash. He just turned around and looked at Jeff and went down, started eating again. And Jeff drove out of the driveway. Bah. Bah. Okay, this got hay, grass, and hay, grass, and that. What else is this thing making? I think this thing was making silage. And I think that's what comes out of this thing is silage right here. The only thing I'm using this factory for is silage. So let's get the silage, and I'm selling it for, well, let's see, two of my cattle farms make their own TMR. So I need silage for that. And I'm selling the TMR that's being made in that factory. Because, like I said, they're making TMR. So if I have TMR, I need to bring it for that farm right there. It does not make its own, but the other two do. So it's from TikTok. Oh, I don't do TikTok. Morning, Bob. Morning, Jeff. Good morning, good morning. No, I still haven't figured out Twitch, but I can see that Twitch is running over there, but I can't watch it because it tells me that the video download was canceled. Please try again. Click here to reload the player. But it won't, there's no player. I don't know what's going on with that, with Twitch. I don't know what's happening. But it appears that there's a stream going over there. I just can't see it for some reason. And Andy says he gets the same error. Is there anybody else on Twitch that can look at that? Because Andy and I can't. I've got it running, and there's no, I can't see the damn thing. Corned beef, potatoes, carrots, and cabbage simmering. Oh, you had me at potatoes and cabbage and carrots and corned beef. I'm triggered everywhere now. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm triggered all to hell. But the problem is I'm not hungry anymore. So all the things that used to trigger me don't work anymore. Carol will say, what do you want for dinner? I don't care. I'm not hungry. I can't eat for pleasure anymore. Even if it's something I really like, after about 2 or 3 bites, I don't want anymore. I'm just, But I guess that's what's making me lose weight. All right, let's go check on other stuff. What else did I need? I got all the dried corn, I think. Did I check and see if I need corn? Sounds like it's running. Okay, there is corn in there. 2 million, and it barely shows up. All right, so there's already corn in there. We'll let it go. Did Scorpion finish his field? Yeah, he did. Hey, Rob's here. Is he really? I didn't see him come in. Oh, so Lori's got the same thing. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is that's doing that. What's causing it? Because on Tuesday, after it was all said and done, I went to Twitch and clicked on it, and I could watch the whole 2 hours. It was there like nothing was wrong. But during the stream itself, I can't see it while it's streaming. Only afterwards. Yeah, Scorp was mistooken. It's weird. I don't know. I should try to do just a stream on Twitch all by itself and see if it's maybe the other program. See, I have a I have a program that takes my stream from YouTube and splits it and sends it to YouTube, and then it sends it to Twitch. But they're constantly trying to get me to pay for that. They want me to subscribe and pay a monthly fee for that, and I haven't done it. And mainly because I've only got 400 followers on Twitch, and they want me to pay every month for that. It wouldn't be worth my money. I'll have to take an hour or two and take one of the games that I'm playing and just do a stream on Twitch of that game and see what happens. See if it works. See, I could do it like I used to do it. What I used to do was to do a YouTube stream, and then when it was done, it turns into a video. I would copy the video and then add it to Twitch, and so then it would do that. And Twitch didn't care if you did that as long as you did it like with 24 hours later. Then they didn't care if it was, because they considered it okay. That's an old video now. So no air code. Yeah, I got an air code. It's air code 1000. Video download was canceled. Please try again. Error 1000. Then below that, it's got a click button that says click here to reload player. But when you click it, it doesn't do anything. So, I don't know. I don't know. Let me go to a browser. Twitch, air code 1000. Twitch error code 1000 usually indicates that a video download or stream has failed or been canceled, often due to issues with your browser's cache or extensions. To fix it, try cleaning your browser cache and cookies, disabling any ad blocker or extensions, and ensuring your browser is up to date. Okay, well I do have ad things on there. Ad blockers. I do have an ad blocker on there. Let me see if I can take a browser that I'm not using and take extensions off. No, it still shows up. Okay. So that didn't work. So it's not that. So that's not it. All right, well, that's not it. Onward. Yeah, I use a browser that doesn't have ad blocker on it, and it's still. I could go with Microsoft. I never use Microsoft. Ever. Let me try Microsoft, because maybe they've made a deal with somebody and money speaks. You never know. Now, it's not working on Microsoft either. And I never use Microsoft. It doesn't have any extensions or anything on it that I know of. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it does have ad block. Okay, I took ad blocker out, and then immediately wants me to reinstall it. And then let me refresh the browser. No. Cookies and advertising choices. This is weird. They tell you to clear your cookies out, but then they add cookies of their own. Yeah, clear your cookies out, but not ours. Crazy. All right, well, I don't know. Hey, it got dark on me. When did that happen? Whoa, I just ran right through that truck. Ah, yeah. Am I still flying? No. Okay. A big black screen. Well, I may have to stop trying to live stream on Twitch if it's not going to work. I can just go back and just live stream YouTube by itself directly. I'm waiting for Matt to come on. You can hear me, but it's black. That's racist. I didn't even put a new shirt on today. This is one of my older long sleeves because it's wintertime. Believe it or not, it's bright and sunny today, so that's odd. It's only 50 degrees, but it's bright and sunny and cheery looking out there. Anyway, this is what I put on when I want to be comfortable, and then I'll put on a pair of those flannel pajama type bottoms. Have you seen those? A lot of people wear them for pants. I've seen people shopping in them. I thought they were pajama bottoms, but somebody said no, they're just flannel pants. Okay, keep fooling yourself. You look like you just got out of bed and forgot to get dressed. There goes Scorp. A Band-Aid over the camera. Maybe. Black paint. It's pop time. All right, I got it's Taco Thursday, so I got a Baja Blast today. I'm hoping my blood sugars are low because it's got sugar in it. I better check just to be on the safe side, but most of the time I can handle it. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll be fine. Got to reach way down in the bottom because these large sodas now are huge. I mean, look at the size of that, compared to a can or, and so I got to put it in the very bottom so that there's room in the fridge. We keep trying to encourage Addie. Her cousin had this when she was 14 and was very severe. I mean, you could see she was walking, hers was very bad. She had the surgery and she's in her 20s now and just had a baby and life is great. And, there's some encouragement there. But like I said, Addie's been watching too much damn TV. Rob doesn't like to go to school. Sounds like me taking Rob to school. Oh, you mean you wear the pajamas? Well, if you're not going to get out of the car, I don't see a problem with that. But and I know people that wear them all the time. Those flannel pajamas. They're always some kind of a checkerboard or some kind of a very flamboyant color, and they're just thin flannel, and they're comfortable as all hell. I can't get around that. I wear them myself when I'm just laying around the house. But wearing them to the grocery store, I don't think so. I don't think so. And yes, when Addie was going to school and I took her to school because she didn't like riding the bus. If I wasn't getting out of the car, the school's only like 3 blocks away, and well, maybe a little bit farther. It's maybe a quarter of a mile away, but but I'm not sure. It's not very far. Anyway, if I was just dropping her off at school, I didn't care. I'd wear them, but if I'm getting out into public, no way. Well, I don't see anything growing. It says it is. It says it's growing, but I don't see anything. Am I going to have to sleep again? Let's go to these ones that I had already planted days ago. Not this one. This one just got done on Tuesday, I think. And in this one, oats, it's been growing a couple days. I know the beets and the potatoes have been several days, and they're not even looking green. What the heck, man? In the grass. It may be because I had it set, if you remember, that I had it set that if I slept a whole month it went by. And now I think I've got it set to just a day goes by. If you go in public, I pull my leg warmers up. No kidding. I kept telling her, I said, you can't watch those shows. They're not that believable. They're only showing you the drama stuff. It's like if you were a guard at a prison, you wouldn't trust another human being ever in the world, because all day long all you see are bad people. You'd thieves and burglars and liars and killers and all that kind of stuff. That's all you see all day long. You'd never trust a human being ever again. That'd be a terrible job to have. We're just going to top it off, see how much it did. Didn't take much. I don't think the horses take silage, do they? I don't think so. Hey, Jay, how you doing? That's hay. We have silage over here. Hey, the robot's gone. The robot working. There it is. It's just getting there. There it goes. It's dumping TMR. Pigs are oinking. Quit oinking, pigs. All right. We'll take the rest of the silage over to the factory and top it off. Let's see if I can wreck over this Stupid railroad track. Almost. What's happening, Jay? Did I forget to do soup du jour? I did, didn't I? I forgot to do soup du jour. We got, I showed it. It's invisible. There it goes. It's invisible. Oh, that's cold and good. Refreshing. Makes you want to dance. Boogity boogity. I need to find some new stuff. Andy's milking cows again. I'm trying to figure out if they're milking a cow or milking Andy. There's a cow, and then there's Andy. We're doing 81 miles an hour. That's pretty quick. Anybody still have their Christmas tree up? Ours is still up, but we didn't get it up till almost Christmas. So we're kind of enjoying it. Carol's reading by the candlelight. Christmas tree lights. All right. Well, I'm going to go back and put this back in storage. I don't want to waste it. Hey, Roy. Roy Rooster. That's cool. That's a cool name. How'd you get that one? Or how'd you come about choosing that one? Nobody wants to tackle it is the problem. Maybe we'll get to it this weekend. Weekend's coming up. It's Thursday. I don't know how the time just flies like nobody's business. It just seems like I was saying that just yesterday, but it was a week ago. All right, that's going to take a while. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm still flying. Let me get down on the ground. Keep bopping my head on this wall up here. I'm okay going up. It's coming down and I bopped my head on it. All right, let's sleep it off. Corned beef now? Corned beef and cabbage? Used to be a tradie rooster, but then I went into corporate work and always thought I was royal, so changed to royal. You wear a lot of purple? Didn't royalty wear a lot of purple back in the old times? Anyway, Roy, I'm always interested in where people get their names because it usually means something, obviously, to them. And people always wonder why'd you choose being a rude man? Because you don't seem real rude. Well, I'm not. I'm not. I'm a very nice person. I'm not rude. I can be, but then that's anybody can be. But my name is Rudy, and I used to work for a radio station where they called me the Rude Man. And so when internet came out, I started, I couldn't think of anything else. And I just said, I'll just be the Rude Man. And because it didn't mean that I was a rude man. To me, it never entered my mind until after I started using it. And after I had enough people ask me, why do you call yourself the Rude Man when you're not really that rude? And I thought, dang it, I should have thought about that before I chose that name. How many people will not stop and watch my videos because they think I'm another, that's all we need is another rude man on the internet, right? Now, I have no idea over the years if it really made any difference, but it might have. People have a 5-second attention span anymore. Or at least a 5-minute one. All right, well, we're waiting for crops to grow. So, and again, another day, and there's nothing, no sign of growth. So, let's find my flatbed truck, and we'll work on some production again. Oh, there was a update on not the truck, not the repair trailer. Those are two separate mods. But the stuff in the bed of the truck is a third mod. So this truck and trailer are made up of 3 different mods. One of them being the truck itself. And then it comes with a couple of beds you can put on it. But there's a second mod that gives you all the generator, the air thing, and the toolboxes, and that's a third mod. Well, the third mod with the trailers on the back is what there was an update on today. So I did update that. I did update that mod today. Oh, what was it? Biden leg hair. Oh, that was a funny video. That guy's a creep. I don't get it. I can't imagine a grown man doing something like that. I mean, I would have immediately thought, this isn't right, letting little kids play with their hair on my legs. I would have thought, oh, this is not right, don't do that. It never entered his mind as far as I can tell. All right, we got some wool, sheep wool. We got tons of eggs. Get these eggs. Oh, what did the goats have? The goats were making milk, I think. So let's see if they've got any milk available. Not right now. And then, what was over here? Oh, we got stuff over here. What was this? Goat cheese. What did I need goat cheese for? I was producing something that needed goat cheese, and I don't remember what it was. I'm going to leave that there until we find out, because I don't remember. I just don't recall. Okay, and then these guys are beef cattle. Okay, those are beef cattle. These are pigs, and we're selling those at the butcher shop. Look, they're feeding the animals again. And these guys should be making, well, they're making chocolate milk here, and then milk around the corner somewhere. Milk over here. How much milk have they made? Buffalo milk. These aren't buffalo, are they? You know what? I don't think I put a buffalo farm in. What is... Are these buffalo? I can't... You know, these might be buffalo. Look at the ears on that. Looks like a bat. These might be buffalo, and the reason why there's no milk is they're not mature yet, because I bought them as babies. All right, we'll let them go. These are our beef cows over here, and then we have horses, and I think the horses can all be sold. So they're all. I've got a disc jockey there. A disc jockey. I have a jockey that rides the horses for me because I'm too lazy. There's no way I'm going to ride these damn horses every day. So I have a jockey that does it for me. It's a mod. So let's grab the animal truck, which is not this one. It's that one, but it doesn't have a truck attached to it. So let's get this trailer put away. Is he all the way in? Yeah. Okay. Lower the trailer. That's Scorpion's thing, Roy. One of my moderators. That's the first thing he says when I mention horses. Oh, glue factories. And you must be old enough to remember when that's what they were used for, Roy. You're not showing your age, are you? You just might be a well-read person, a young, well-read person. But yeah, back in the day, that's where horses were taken. The old glue factory. Story Patty Day. You guys remember when everybody used to think I was 30 years old? I didn't always have a camera going. As a matter of fact, I said many, many, many times over the years that you'd never, ever see me on a camera. I had a good reason for changing my mind. That's another story, but well, it's a pretty short story. I wanted my grandkids to be able to see my videos when I'm gone, which, hey, I'm 72 years old. I ain't got that much time left. And so I thought maybe either my grandkids or my great-grandkids want to watch what Grandpa used to do on the internet. But I thought it was funny that everybody thought I was 30 years old, and very few people, I didn't try to hide it. It's just that when somebody would ask me how old I was, I would say, well, how old do you think I am? And they'd say, about 30, 35. And I said, yeah, that's about right. And Carol said, well, isn't that lying to them? And I said, no, because the only thing they know about me is my picture. If you go to my webpage and look at my picture, it's me in a top hat and glasses, you know, like I'm an old-time banker. And I was about 30 when I had that picture taken. So I'm thinking that's what they see and that's what they think, you know. And so when they say I look about 30, then I say that's about right, because that's about when that picture was taken. So am I lying? I'm avoiding the truth, maybe, or I was. But the funny part was, and what started this conversation, is when I talk about stuff, they didn't get it, that only somebody that was like 70 years old would even know that, would even remember that kind of stuff. Because I just talk about stuff the way it was when I was a kid. And, you know, back when I was a kid, we had a telephone in the house, but it was a party phone. And we didn't have an area code and all that kind of stuff. You just had a number, but it was a very small number. And when you picked up the phone, everybody on that line was on that phone. So if somebody else was on the phone, you'd pick it up and you'd hear them talking, and you'd say, oh, and you'd hang up and wait your turn. They called that a party line. And I'd be talking about stuff like that, you know, but yeah, we had a phone, but you didn't get to use it. It was only for emergencies. Nobody caught on. How is this guy 30 years old to know that, you know, or remember that? And plus, it's in my name, Rudeman 53. That was the year I was born. Very few people picked up on that. Some did. I know, because I had some people that figured it out. And, you know, they wouldn't say much about it, but they'd tell me, yeah, I got it figured out. I got you figured out, Rudy. And I said, well, it's about time. Can I drive through that? I can I? Oh, geez. Can't drive through the fence, though. With the stress I'm under the last couple of days, I'm going to start looking my age. I'm stressed out pretty bad. And that's what I'm saying. I was never, nothing ever stressed me out when I was young. I wonder if this thing will take horses. I didn't even think about that. I think it will. All right. It doesn't look like it. What? There are no animals to sell or move. Huh? They're 8 months old. I wonder when they're mature. When do the horses mature? Not manure, mature. Okay. Age 0 months, gestation period 11 months, puberty 22 months. There you go. They're not old enough to sell. Okay. All right. All right, I'll just leave the truck here for now. Look, the other robot just got done. Or no. He's just, yeah, he just got done. He's going back. Sweet. I like to watch that for some reason. All right, what else have we got here? I was going to find out what it was I needed the goat cheese for. What was it? Wasn't whiskey, wasn't beer, wasn't juice. Wasn't the greenhouses. I don't think it was the waffle donuts. Not the ice cream parlor. What do we got here? Okay, I don't see goat milk. It isn't the coffee. Asian takeaway. No, that's not it. artisan popcorn and chips. Was it chips? Canola oil and potatoes. Olive oil. Garlic? No. Hey, we've got potatoes. Oh, I could be making... I didn't realize I had a chip that took spring onions and garlic. I got tons of that and potatoes. Okay, I need to get that going. What oil are they using? They're not using oil. Yeah, they are. Canola oil. I don't have canola oil. I've got sunflower oil. There we go, right there. Let's take that, boost it up to 300%, and then we'll go get some spring onions and stuff. All right. We got that. But that's not what I was looking for, though. Honey and goat cheese. There it is. Honey and goat cheese and sunflower oil. Okay, potatoes, honey, goat cheese, and okay, so it was the chip factory I need to do. All right. So let's get rid of that. We're going to go back to the trailer. We'll go sell this stuff, and then we'll get goat cheese. Okay, that's over behind me. I can do pecorino. Yeah, hey, I'll take 60. Anything else I can sell here? Oh, the other egg factory. Let's go see if there's eggs over there. We got the wool, got the eggs, got the goat milk. There's a huge chicken coop over here. Look at that. Look at that sucker. It's huge. Oh man, there's some eggs over here. Now that little one over there, the little egg coop or chicken coop, I haven't picked up the eggs there, but I have here, so it may look like it's making more eggs than this huge thing, but it doesn't. Appearances, you know what I mean? Parm shake. You eat goat cheese? I've never had any kind of goat milk or goat cheese. We used to we used to eat a lot of head cheese because my aunt lived on a farm and was always, bringing over animal parts to eat. And being a kid, I didn't know what I was eating. They'd tell me it's head cheese. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know. What are you eating? Rocky Mountain oysters? What's that? Doesn't matter. You ate everything. Pickled pig's feet. We had a lot of liver when I was a kid. I hated it. And when I got old enough to find out what the liver was and what it did in your body, I especially wouldn't eat it after that. I mean, your liver is your body's filter. Every piece of toxin and nasty stuff that doesn't belong in your body goes through your liver. Why would you want to eat that? I guess for the iron content. I guess liver's got a lot of iron. But you're talking to somebody that has never had shrimp because of the way it looks. Shrimp looks like a larva. I would not eat a larva. And so I've never had shrimp. Oh, it sounds good. I don't care. I don't care. Enjoy it. You can eat my share. Jesse's brother lays eggs? Okay, now some of this stuff, I don't want to sell the goat cheese. I want to put it in the factory. So let's go to the chip factory and see if it'll take. It won't take the eggs because it doesn't take eggs, and it won't take the wool because it doesn't take wool. If it wants the goat cheese, it'll take it. So. Is this the chip factory? Yeah, it is. All right, where's the dumping side? I don't think it's going to take it all, but let's see what it'll take. Now, with this one, you have to take the strap off, and then it'll take what it wants. Okay, so it took some of it, but it didn't take it all. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, no, don't break the eggs. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna not fly, and I'm gonna turn my super strength on, and I'm gonna grab the rest of the goat cheese. Excuse me, and I'm going to drop it right here for a little bit of storage. Excuse me, and then we'll take the eggs down. Very slowly. Drop it there. Grab the rest of the goat cheese. And then we'll go sell this other stuff. Because remember, I've got eggs in the storage warehouse, so if I need eggs, I've got eggs. They have chickens. Oh, okay. Well, the way you made it sound, I get my eggs from my brother-in-law. Okay. How many does he lay a day? Carol hates when I do that. Oh, you know what I meant. Of course I did, but that's not funny. I'm trying not to break the eggs. There we go. All right, now, what else did we need? We need, we need spring onions and garlic. So let's see. What's being made here? Peppers. What is this? Is that onions? I don't know. Is that garlic? I think this is garlic. What's this? That's Napa cabbage. This is that onions? That's onions right there. Okay, let's grab one of those and make sure. It's getting dark on me, isn't it? Oh, shoot. Slow it down, buddy. Where's my chip factory? The good potato. Okay, let's see if this will take. All right, it's not going to take it because that's not the one we're looking for. The one we're looking for is the sour cream and no, the parsnips, honey and goat cheese. Okay, so that's this is the one. So let's take that and we're gonna change that to 300. Okay. And that's not it either. What was the one we were looking at? One of them had... Oh, this one. Okay, this one. So let's do... And it's already set. Okay. Oh, this is not... This is mushrooms. Okay, this one's mushrooms. So that's not what we want. And this one, that's cabbage. This is garlic. So we needed garlic. And then I don't think I have any onions that are being currently produced. I might have some in storage. All right, so there's that. There we go. All right, so let's see if we can make room for more. If you go to the honey, this one, and goat cheese, right currently it only holds 20,000. Is this it? Wait a minute. Sunflower storing. Honey, goat cheese, and sunflower oil. Where's the goat cheese? Didn't it? Oh, there it is. Potatoes. Oh, it's already got potatoes in it. Okay, garlic. And it doesn't say it has goat cheese. No. Isn't that what I was putting in it? Isn't that what this is? It says goat cheese. But it's not taking it. And it wasn't taking it because it was full, I think. All right, let me see something here, because that's not right. It's showing I don't have any goat cheese in here, but it took it all. All right, hang on. What we can do is we go to that one, honey and goat cheese. Right there. Potatoes, honey, goat cheese, and sunflower oil. Okay. And what we can do is upgrade it, because currently it only holds 20,000. So we're going to upgrade that, and it costs $60,000. And that sets it to 2, level 2. Where's it at? Popcorn. Juice bar. Asian takeaway, Asian popcorn. Where's the chip factory? Artisan chip factory. Okay, now that's level 2 now, right? That's level 2, and it'll now hold 200,000 instead of 20. Okay, so now it should be able to take more of this, but then it's not showing it has any. That's kind of weird. It's got garlic in it. It says there's no goat cheese. What's it on? I don't know for sure. Artisan Chip Factory. Garlic and onion. Okay, that's the one that takes the garlic, but which one took this one? This one took the goat cheese. Let me activate this. And it says materials are missing. Goat cheese, 0, it says. All right. I'm going to go back to the house. I don't have to go back to the house. Let's do this. Control-Alt-Z. And we'll just sleep. There we go. Jesse and I watched it on. Flowers in the attic? A lot of people are afraid of attics. A lot of people don't like going up in attics. A lot of people don't like basements. I grew up in a basement house, so I don't mind basements. But some people are afraid of them. All right. Well, we'll skip that for a minute. Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of these, of some of these mods. Like these mods over here. They have to have their own product. So let's say this one here. This is called is made by one mod author, and he makes the mod that makes donuts, and it takes oil and this and that. But if you don't use the oil that his machine makes, it won't work. So if you've got a regular mod that makes oil, you have to have another mod that uses that oil. He has his own mod that makes his own oil factory. And if you don't use it, then it won't work. So that's why I'm going to probably get rid of these. They're a pain in the butt. I can't hardly ever get them to work because they won't accept things from other mods. So what I'm afraid of is there's maybe 2 versions of goat milk. Let's see. Farm products. Seeds. There's goat milk, but that's not goat milk. It's goat cheese, right? Okay, let me see if it'll take this goat cheese. It did. Okay. Now let's go to Honey and goat cheese. And look, it gave me goat cheese. So it won't take the goat cheese that that factory makes. It won't take this. So what do I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 cases or stacks of that. Let me trade out the goat cheese. No, I'll take it. It took it a minute ago. Now it won't take it? What am I doing wrong? I must be doing something wrong. It only took one. Oh, there it took it. Oh. It's not... The trigger. Let me grab this and get close to the edge. Oh, it's right here. It's not that. That must be where the made products go. Okay. That's what's going on. I got it. Should have put that this black and yellow tape over here too. Made 2 different triggers. Right. Okay. Take your pallets over to where the dump trailer is. Gotcha. I'm a little slow. Roy, that was what I was thinking, Roy, but I guess I was wrong. What's the Aussie? Oh, the Aussie's this is supposed to be in Australia, the map I'm playing. It's the name of the map is what is it called? The name of the map is Nulla Creek, Australia. That's what it is, supposedly. Okay, now we need more potato. Well, it does have some potatoes, so what's it missing now? It was missing something. Goat cheese. Where in the heck am I? Oh, I'm over by the honey. All right. What am I missing? Missing item. Honey. I'm missing the honey. So if we go over to the if we go over to the factory, man, this thing's really going crazy. I know I've got honey in here. Where's it at? Is that honey? That might be honey. I don't need it all. I wonder if I can selectively get it. I can, but how much though? Pallet honey, 1,000. And it's, oh, I don't want all 32. Let's do 5. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know you could select it like this. And there's my 5 honey. All right. Let's, oh, and there's an extra one over here. How come I can't get out of here? Oh, shut the door on me. I keep forgetting you can't be too close to the door because the trigger's the same. The trigger for picking up the item and to close the door is the same. It's the left mouse button. So let's get this stuff out of here. Then I'll go get my truck. The door still open? Yeah. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful. Uh-oh. Fell over. Let's go pick it up. No, it wasn't. I cheat all the time. I'm not too proud to cheat. To me, it's all entertainment. I'm not one of these people that everything has to be realistic. I was raised on a farm. I know how hard a work it is. If you could make it easy. All right, there we go. It's a good idea though, Roy. Thanks for giving me that idea. I'll do that next time again. Oh, it's not working. There's something wrong. Let me check it out. I'm not as bad as Scorpion. One of my moderators, he just, if he needs something in a game, he just puts it in. All right, now let's see what we've got. Okay, so what are we short on? We've got, we need potatoes, honey, goat, sunflower oil. I bet we don't have that. Let's see. We got garlic, we've got goat cheese, we got honey, got potatoes. We don't have sunflower oil. Okay, but I do have sunflower oil in the factory, so let's go get it. Andy's laughing at your suggestion, Roy. Like I'd be too shy to cheat. I'm too old. I haven't got time to wait for stuff to grow. So I'll do the same thing. We're going to do canola oil. Wait a minute, where's my oil? I thought I had sunflower oil in here. Uh-oh, I might be in trouble. Let's go to the oil factory. Oh shoot, I ran right into the building, literally. What do we got in here? Oh. Wrong factory. What? Where's the oil factory? That's the coffee factory. There it is. All right, let's see what we got in here. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. Olive, canola, vegetable, sunflower. Oh no. I got it set for 100. It should be at 300. There's canola, olive. I don't have any sunflower oil. That's not right. Let me see something here. If we have that other stuff in there already, oh, that's the coffee. That's the coffee. Where's the potatoes? That's the popcorn. I need to make some popcorn. That's fun to make. What happens, because they're all taking honey and goat cheese, right? What happens if I do, what's this one take? Canola. This one takes canola oil. So if I bring some canola oil over here, will it start making this stuff? Let's try it. Let's go see. Okay, canola oil. 300%. Change output to distributing. Oh, it's over here. Here it is. That's canola. Okay. And 30 times overspeed? Yeah. You'd think, wouldn't you? I should slow it down. Normally I speed it. I usually play at normal time, real luck time. But I've got it sped up because nothing was growing. I was gonna make some beer too.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Tina. Where's Matt? Where's Matt at? Yeah, I still need onions and garlic. Yeah, I've got it someplace. I think in the greenhouses there's plenty of stuff. And I know in the warehouse I got plenty of stuff. Right now, let's see what we're doing. Artisan Chips Factory, honey, and let's turn that one off. We'll deactivate that because I don't have the other ingredient, but we do have. Was this one canola? This one's canola. Okay, and it's 100%. Let's change this to 300%. This is a mod, by the way. The upgrade is also a mod. So the productivity increases the productivity by up to 300%. The upgrade changes here where this factory will hold 40,000 liters of chips and these and these and these and these. If you upgrade it, it'll change that to like 400,000, but it costs you money, your farm money. So you can pay to increase the size of the factory. So those are both two mods that I use. But let's activate this because I'm over time. And we'll put that to running, and we will change the... a lot of people don't do this, but I like to do it. I change it to distributing because when I drive my truck by, I like to see whether something's being made or not. And if you put it on storage, it'll make it, but it keeps it inside the factory, and you don't know if there's anything made there. Whereas if it's easy to see here that this stuff's being made because there it is. Anyway, I guess I've had enough fun for the day. It's time for me to go. I'm a little bit over, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm already full on beer. Yeah. That could be, Roy. That could be. It's all things I need to check into. But it's easy enough to go and stop the production or pick something up. It just takes time. That's what I have that warehouse for. That warehouse is great because if I don't have time to sell stuff, just throw it in the warehouse and sell it when the price is right. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here today. I appreciate it. Thanks for not letting me do this all by myself. It's good to have you guys here. And I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. And ta-ta for now. Bye, everybody. And thanks for the prayers for Addie. I appreciate it, and so does she. She's scared to death, so it all helps. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.